Everybody wants to know one thing. Everybody wants to know one thing. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, 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 baby. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I got my drink. Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, you already know. Hey girl, hey. Hey boy, hey. Welcome to another video, y'all. We are doing something a little different today. Today we have a mukbang. I don't know if I don't know if it's mukbang, but I watched a video today and they said it's mukbang. That's how it's pronounced. It's pronounced mukbang, but whatever works for you, it is what it is. We have a seafood boil mukbang today, and I'm so excited about it because y'all know this about me. I love seafood. I love my crab boils. I just love it all. And I'm trying this new spot today. Okay, so we have pretty much everything in here, y'all. We have some shrimp, we have some crawfish, some potatoes, some sausage, corn, boiled egg, snow crab leg. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And this sauce looks so good. I got medium spice because your girl is Caribbean and I love a little bit of spice in my food. A lot of spice in my food. And we're gonna go ahead and dig in. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with a shrimp because yeah, I'm starving. I have not eaten all day. Oh, girl, not me making a mess already. And I'm wearing white. This is very bold of me, okay? Very bold. So, yeah, this got a little spice on it too. Yes, ma'am. This is how you know I don't do this. I done forgot to make a thumbnail. Hold on, y'all. Thumbnail break. I don't know what to do. Do y'all like crawfish? Comment down below if y'all like crawfish, okay? And do I have any supporters from Louisiana? Nola. Louisiana in the house. So I'm going to tell y'all shortly how I got hooked to crawfish. But let me go ahead and suck the juice out of the head, child. Ooh! She's spicy, she's spicy, she's spicy. Okay, so I'm about to tell y'all how I got hooked to crawfish and how I know how to eat them, because not everybody know what to do with crawfish. Like, not everybody know how to eat them. So basically, it's all because of my friend Bree, y'all. Shout out to my girl. This is what's on the inside. This is what you eat. So my best friends Bree and Michaela, we are always having seafood boils. Like we used to have seafood boils all the time when we used to live in the same state. So one time Bree had a seafood boil and like everybody was at the seafood boil, baby. And a lot of the friends there were from New Orleans. So they were actually the ones making the seafood boil. And baby, they had this big pot. They had this big boiling pot, fill it up with all types of Cajun seasonings, all types of seafood boil seasonings. And then they had this big thing of crawfish, y'all, that was still alive. And they just dumped that thing up in there. Like, it was just a crawfish party. We had a big old table outside. They had spread the crawfish all on the table. Had crawfish, shrimp, corn, potatoes. And so the friends that were at the seafood boil, they showed us how to eat crawfish. That's where I learned how to eat crawfish. Because I was like, what do you do with this? And so what they showed us was that you just want to like separate the head to the tail right here. This is the head part. This is the tail part. And then you bite onto the head and suck the juice out. And then the tail, they did it so much faster. I still take my little time, but there's a part on here that you like just pop off and the piece of meat come off of it. Like, it's the smallest little piece of meat. I'm like, I gotta do all this work for this small piece of meat. But I just love the flavor of it. Like, I love crawfish. So I've been hooked ever since. I asked y'all on Instagram earlier to send me some questions, some juicy questions. I don't know why I put juicy in front of it because y'all really asking me some juicy questions. I think I just meant like, I'm doing a Q&A, just send me some questions. So the first like 5, 6 questions, everybody wants to know one thing. Everybody wants to know one thing. Woo, y'all is some nosy people, man. Y'all is some nosy people. I'm just messing. So everybody wants to know, is Taja dating? Are we dating? Are you single? Single? Have you been dating in Atlanta? Do you have a boyfriend? Are you new here? So am I single? First of all, hello. This is the most satisfying feeling ever. Yeah, I'm single and I'm not dating. To be honest, I'm not really putting myself out there to date. I think I'm just really focused on other goals right now. And if somebody comes along, you know, and it feels right, then okay, but I'm not dating, no. I'm not looking for a man. Let's start there.
And what are you looking for in the next man?
Pardon?
What are you looking for in a man now to wear this cologne?
I'm not looking for a man. Let's start there.
A man is not top of my priorities. And I'll just leave it up to God, you know. I'm going to continue to work on me, and I'm going to continue to just be the best version of me that I can be and focus on myself. This time of singleness was needed for me because the ones that know, I got out of a really long-term relationship. It's just different. I like have enjoyed living alone, getting to know, dating me, getting to know different things about me, just putting all the energy towards me, being selfish in a sense. I hope that answers everybody's question. Any advice on girls dealing with situationships? Baby, I don't like situationships. If you're happy where you are and y'all have that understanding and you feel like you are honoring you and your standards, then by all means. But anytime you feel uneasy with a decision that you've made, or you feel like you're lowering your standards and you're not getting the treatment, the princess treatment you deserve, then that's your answer right there. It really all depends on what do you mean. Are you talking about an entanglement? What are we talking about here? But yeah, it's like, ladies, know your worth. You know what I'm saying? And, know your worth, baby. And add tax to it. How many kids do you want? I have always said that I want 4 kids. It's something about it for me. Every time I've been asked, do you want any kids? I would say, yes, I want 4. I want 4. I don't know. I've just always wanted a big family. So I think it all stems from the fact that I was the only child for so long. I have a little brother. He is like 15. My little brother is literally 15 or 14. So yeah, and I am about to be 27. So growing up, it was just me and my cousins. I've always felt like the lonely child a lot of times, and I kind of always wished I had siblings that were my age or like an older sister. One thing I'm not going to do, I don't think I just want 1 kid because it's just not fair. So, my husband needs to go ahead and find me because we got work to do. We got to get to work, baby. I think I'll be one of those, like, as soon as we get past that aisle, I'm ready to have my first one. Like, I've been waiting. Do you see yourself growing a family in Atlanta? Like, is this your forever home? Oh my God, that's such a good question. Have I answered that before? Honestly, I've said this recently. I don't know if Atlanta is my forever home, y'all. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't think I would be against moving at all. And if I were to move from here, it would either be Houston or LA. But I feel like LA is like out of the way. It's so far from like all the family I have in the States, you know? Would you date outside of your race? I've gotten 2 questions like that. Would I date outside of my race? I think I would, yeah. Yeah, why not? Love is not about color to me. I feel like I would. I'm a romantic at heart, so baby, if you sweep me off my feet, you sweep me off my feet. At the end of the day, I love my chocolate man. I love me a black man, baby. That's what I'm gonna say. Everybody has a type. That's definitely my type. But I'm not opposed to, you know, dating outside of my race. But baby, a fine chocolate man with some pearly white teeth. That's my weakness. That is my weakness. That is my weakness. Woo, well, baby, I'm pulling all the strings today. This looks too good. I've also gotten questions about vacation, like where's my next vacation spot? I am going out of town soon, but that's like in the States. But like out of the country vacation, I have places that I want to go visit. Like I would love to go to Dubai. I want to go to Paris. Me and Brie were on the phone earlier talking about we want to go to Paris. I want to really tap into different cultures. Like it's cool and all to go like to some islands and stuff, but I'm from an island, so a lot of time going to islands, it really feels like home and it doesn't feel that much of a different experience. But like going to Dubai would definitely be a different experience. Hopefully soon, because one thing I promised myself this year was that I was going to travel more, and I'm proud of myself for doing that because I've always had a fear of airplanes. I didn't even talk about this experience to y'all. I guess I just forgot to put it in a vlog, but when I was coming back to Atlanta from Miami, y'all remember I took my mom to Miami for her birthday. We had an amazing time. So on the flight back to Atlanta, you guys, on the flight back here from Miami, that was the worst flight experience I have ever gotten on. As we were getting closer to Atlanta, there was a storm here, and the plane, you guys, was going straight through that storm, baby. Now, we were on like a medium-sized plane. I would say it's a medium-sized, not too big, not too small. So just imagine the plane going like this, and then it drops. I'm not just talking about turbulence. I think I can deal with turbulence. I'm talking about drops. Then it gets pushed to the side. Then it drops. Drop. Everybody on the plane is screaming on the top of their lungs. I'm holding my mama for dear life. She's holding me, and she's praying out loud, baby. She is praying, she is praying, she is screaming. I look back, because I was sitting on the back. So the flight attendants are like sitting down, buckled to their chairs, to their seats. I look back at the flight attendant. Flight attendant's like this. I'm like, oh, shoot. The flight attendant looks scared. We all going down. Because in my mind, I'm like, they shouldn't be scared. They should know, oh, okay, this is what usually happens. But I'm like, as soon as I saw her and I saw that she was scared, I instantly started freaking out. Like, just everybody was freaking out. People are screaming. Kids are crying. Y'all, I just would not wish this experience on anybody. And I just hope I never go through that again. You know, the pilot got on the air and was like, everybody, make sure your seats are buckled down and breathe through your nose, everybody. Breathe through your nose. They were like, if you want to open up the vents to get some fresh air, make sure you're breathing. I'm like, oh, heck no. This is bad. You know, I just didn't know what was going on. And then after a while, it just kind of calmed down. So yeah, that was just like the worst flight experience. And it was literally the last flight I was on. So I'm like, let me take a little break. I just need a little time off from that. And when we landed, my mama was like, yeah, don't take me anywhere else. Oh my God. Somebody said, I would like to say, I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Fine Haitian gal. Thank you so much. That means a lot. That really means a lot. And I don't know who needs to hear this. I'm proud of you. Okay? Sometimes we are so hard on ourselves. And we think we should be doing this, should be doing that. And not realize how far you've come. Not realize that you are inspiring somebody else. You're doing great. I don't know who needs to hear this. You're doing great. This thing called life, y'all, I don't know, it's so crazy. Like yesterday, you know, just getting on social media, scrolling through Instagram, and I'm seeing all these people that like, oh, this person passed away, or this person has, you know, passed away from this person has passed away from that. And I'm just like, one day you're here, the next you're not. Life is so short. Live your life. Live freely. Okay, something didn't work out. Oh well. Not meant to work out today. Might work out tomorrow. You don't have this. Oh well. I'll be all right. God got something better for me in store. Sometimes we just got to take a step back and chill. It's better for the soul. I promise you that. But it's a lot of stuff that I just hand to God. You're not about to stress me. I'm on this journey of like peace right now. And I'm sticking to it. And anything that doesn't bring me just that, peace out. I want to bring peace to people, and I want to receive peace from people. Okay? Don't bring drama to me, and I'm bringing peace to you. Like, who got time for that? And that's with relationships, situationships, jobships, friendships. I love to love. I'm like that person that if you have me in your corner, you don't want to mess that up. You don't. I've never done nobody wrong, and that's how I have peace of mind at night. Okay? So if you ever have any questions about me and somebody else, just know it wasn't me. Just know it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Period. It's called accountability. So I have done the work. I can look at myself in the mirror and say, girl, you are the problem. But baby, you need to grab a mirror, baby. That's you. It ain't me. That's you, darling. Are you quitting dental hygiene for real estate? And a lot of you guys, there's a few questions here about real estate. I think when I popped out on the vlog talking about, I'm going to real estate school, a lot of you guys were kind of confused. Like, girl, what? I thought you were a dental hygienist. You're going to real estate? Real estate was really something that was in my mind that I like had so much interest in. I didn't know if I was going to be a real estate agent, like a salesperson, or just use the knowledge to know. But I just went for it. And that's one thing I love about myself. If there's something that I truly want to do, I'm going to find a way. I'm going to go for it. So I went for it, went through the program. It was a 2-week accelerated program, you guys. So much information in a brand new field that I have no idea of. I didn't even know what brokerage meant. And I just went through this class and learned all 300 pages of information in 2 weeks. And then they give you 2 days to study for the final exam. I think every time I embark in a new journey, I get asked that a lot. Are you done with hygiene? You guys, hygiene will remain my career. I love being a dental hygienist. And now that I'm a temp hygienist, it gives me more flexibility to do it as I please. When I feel like it, I can temp for a month, then I can take off for 3 months, and then I can temp for 6 months and make a bag. So I can really like focus on it and be more flexible. You know, this is something I just wanted to venture out on and do something different. And I'm working on something else right now. So it's just like, it is always, I'm always challenging myself with these new endeavors, and I think that's what life should be about. If there's something you want to do, go for it. You know, challenge yourself and don't feel like you have to stick to one thing. As far as real estate, we'll see where that goes. My goal right now is to pass and get my license. So that's in the works. So when I get that license, I'll come on here and let y'all know. Somebody asked, how's the gym? Non-existent, but I'm gonna get back to it. That's the thing. We gotta get a life balance back. But how's the gym? Non-existent. Okay. How did you start your business? I have a few business questions here. Oh, and there's a question I wanted to answer. Someone asked me, they were really unhappy at work. And they were like, would you stay in a job that you're unhappy in? Like, I can't find the question, but it was something of like that nature. I'm not saying get up and quit today and you don't know how you're going to pay your bills. The rent is due tomorrow. You got to feed your kids. You got to eat. But start a plan. The rate of people that have been quitting their jobs have been going higher and higher. And I think it's because during the midst of this pandemic, if there is one good thing that came out of this pandemic, is that so many people started to realize that their worth, or they started to realize, like, I don't need this job. I can make my own business. I can make my own money this way. I hope that you find that. I hope that you find a job that treats you good, that pays you what you deserve, and you should not settle. Even if you love the people at work, even if the people are nice, they give you food every Friday, they bring you coffee every Monday. I started my business in the midst of the pandemic. I've talked about that before. I have been wanting to start my business for a while, and I just had that courage during the pandemic. I was just sitting around at the house like everybody else was, researching online. Starting my own business was an idea that had been there for a while, but it's just like I just never had time to really act on it. And in the midst of the pandemic, if there's one thing everybody had, was time. We was all at home in quarantine. So I just started to really research and act on it. I started ordering samples to test at home. I started making my research on how I can get my business license, open a business account, reach out to vendors online, find a vendor for this, work on my logo, work on my website. Like, I literally did everything just on my own, and I'm just so proud of that, because it really showed me, like, when you want to do something and you put your work towards it, like, you can really make it happen. And now I'm working on venturing out on something different right now. It's in the works, but y'all have to stay tuned. I cannot speak on things yet, but I'm very excited for what there is to come, and I'm very grateful to have y'all just in my life. I'm very, very grateful for my subscribers. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, y'all. Hit that thumbs up button and make sure that you are subscribed as well. Love you guys so much. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Thank y'all for spending the time. This seafood was bomb. Seafood was good, 10 out of 10. I like this sauce because it has a little bit of sweetness and spice to it. Just perfect. It was perfect. So yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah.